Service announcement. There's no need for anyone to tell anyone else they're tired. Like, yes, are you alive in the world? Everyone's fucking tired.
Yeah, but I'm tired.
Everyone's tired. It's not newsworthy.
Okay, fine. Rude.
When was the last time you were not tired?
1998.
Yeah, exactly.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of They're Not Even Real Housewives, though podcast. Rosie and Tijani are back.
Hopefully the internet will bless us this time.
But my lights are still doing fuckeries.
It's like you're being haunted.
Listen.
You have too much smart technology in your house.
This is it. It doesn't recognise my lack of movement, so it turns off. It's a nightmare. I feel like we've spoken a lot recently.
Oh, yeah.
Because the world is imploding.
There's plenty going on. I feel like I have 72 more hours worth of interest in Scandival, and then I think it might drop off.
But it doesn't.
But I don't think my interest might drop off. I'm not sure if I can handle this much. Like, I just can't be in this sort of flight or fight state permanently. It's too much to ask.
Fair. So I tried to listen to all the podcasts about it this week.
Okay.
So like the Stacy, the Lala, the Sheena, all the rest of it. But apparently they all got, not a cease and desist is not the right, but they all got an email from Bravo saying they weren't allowed to talk about it.
Don't let the cat out the bag.
Yeah. So the podcasts that they're releasing are talking about it, but it's more of their personal opinions about what happened rather than the detail.
Okay.
So where it's interesting to listen to, I feel like it didn't pique my interest as much as I really wanted to hear like the inside scoop, which it's a double-edged sword, isn't it? Because I've always said, why don't Bravo just pick the cameras back up whenever something else happens and then we can find out about it on the show? But now they're doing that. And now I'm like, but no, I want to hear about it now. I don't want to have to wait until the end of the season. Like, what the fuck? This is just...
it's going to be great for me because I'm like a goldfish, so I'll have forgotten. And I'm going to be like, oh my God.
Yeah, this is true. So in these streets this week, so obviously Scandival is still going on.
It is.
LVP has lost the liquor license to Pump and Tom Tom.
Oh, fuck.
Apparently. I don't know if this is true.
Is the liquor board?
No, apparently they haven't paid it.
Oh dear.
So I think
that will probably do it.
Yeah, I think it's like an oversight because obviously LVP has the money.
I'm sure.
So I don't know what's happening there.
Someone's head should roll though.
Absolutely. What else is happening? Oh, Chris Bassett.
Yeah.
Apparently has a bunch of legal stuff we didn't know about.
Tell me.
Domestic violence, lawsuits, arrests. He did some shit on a golf course and got himself arrested. I'm thinking pre-Candice, years and years and years ago, because it has always been a bit of a sketchy topic about his previous relationships and like the mother of his other children and stuff, right? So I don't know, but one of the sources of this information I am in talks with about coming on the pod. So let's wait to find out what happens there, because I don't want to believe that Chris Bassett is anything but a stand-up guy. I know he's not. I know he's far from a stand-up guy, but
it's so weird, isn't it? Because my brain is going to the everybody makes mistakes when they're younger place. And yet it's so funny how that rule really only applies to people I like.
Yes, absolutely. And if you hear the way that he spoke to Giselle in the reunion in front of a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Like, what's he doing behind closed
he's
doors?
A chef, isn't he? They're just all angry all the time, right?
Hello. That's just a bit rude. I wouldn't call myself a chef, but I do cook for a living.
No one would ever call you angry. Not within earshot.
You can suck the sweat off my big toe.
I think male chefs in particular have a lot of
and they're unhinged, aren't they?
I think it's because they're all impotent.
We've discussed this before, haven't we? Yeah.
So obviously not Chris Bassett because he has kids.
He has kids, yeah. Also, I need to apologise quickly. I am on a chair that's squeaky, so I will try and remove it from editing, but I can't promise anything, so I apologize in advance if this is terrible for you to listen to. And UK Housewives gossip, Natasha Hamilton is joining Cheshire.
Okay.
The redheaded one from Atomic Kitten, because you're looking at me like I'm a crazy person.
I was like, it's definitely a pop band. I was just trying to cycle through who it is. The redheaded one from Atomic Kitten.
The one that's got like 6 kids by 6 different fathers.
I was going to say, she's got a lot of baby daddy, hasn't she? That's
but then so is Kerry Katona. They all have. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
I thought Kerry Katona just had kids with the one from Boyzone. There's already one from Boyzone on there.
Shane, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe, I don't know. Is it becoming the place where pop stars go to slightly resuscitate?
Maybe. But Natasha Hamilton, yeah, so she's apparently joining Cheshire. So I'm excited
That'll be fun.
to see
She
that.
looks like she's like rich but tacky. That sounds great.
And also as well, she doesn't give a fuck. When I saw her on Celebrity Big Brother, that bitch don't play. Like, she's
how much
here.
money you can have made from Atomic Kitten?
None, probably. So they wouldn't have had any writing credits.
I can only think that they covered that.
Hold, make me. Was that a cover song? Yeah, it was. Wasn't it? Who sang that first?
I want to say like
Bananarama. No,
I think it's the. I don't know, the Shambles, the Bumbles, the
Shambles, not the Shambles.
Not the Shambles. Who is it? Like, didn't they also do Walk Like an Egyptian?
Yes, Bangles.
The Bangles, the Shambles.
The Shambles.
The Bangles.
That would have bugged the hell out of me. And then, like, at 3 a.m, I would have woke up and texted you. No, I would have phoned you to pick you up. Or I would have come to your house and knocked on the door and been like, Bangles, and then just come home. Or, better yet, I would have posted a bangle through your front door. So when you woke up the next day, there was just a bangle on your doorstep.
Sorry, what?
My days. I need to do shit like that.
More bizarre acts of revenge are needed, yeah. Absolutely. I'm sort of a bit embarrassed that we know this, that this came to us so quickly. All of this 90s pop 80s band.
Well, no. Atomic Kitten was 90s. Yeah. Was it thousands? The zeros.
I think they were very popular when I was working in BHS.
Oh, wow. I've never done retail.
I've done all the retail.
Was it when the skirts and the trousers were a thing?
Yeah, like yeah. I think it
like the mini skirt and like the flared trouser.
Yeah.
Up there with what's the Irish band?
Bewitched.
Yeah. Who coincidentally is Shane Lynch's sisters, whose wife is in the Real Housewives of Cheshire. It all loops back to Housewives. You see,
what? Everything. His sisters are in Bewitched.
His sisters are the twins in Bewitched. That's Shane Lynch's sisters.
That can't be right.
They were in an episode of Cheshire.
My God.
I 100% promise you.
That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they have any other siblings. That must be like, can't sing.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
Wow.
Anyway.
Okay, well, that's interesting.
So that concludes our From the Streets segment.
Yeah. I got sent a life hack.
Okay.
Because we said, send us your life hacks. Tell us how to cope.
Yeah.
So someone messaged me saying that getting brain freeze isn't like a spot on cure for a hangover or a headache in general.
Okay.
I thought that was interesting. I'm willing to try that.
Yes.
I feel like there's a sort of logic there somewhere.
That's absolutely okay. So I'm going to drink my weight in vodka tonight.
Good. And then if you're not dead.
And if I'm not dead, I have to brain freeze myself?
Yeah. Which I think is quite hard to do. I don't think I've had brain freeze since I was a child.
I have, like, in the last...
high tolerance.
No, in the last year, me and my sister went for a bottomless brunch and we were drinking jugs of frozen margaritas.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
And we weren't allowed to get another jug until we finished that jug. And we were like, you guys aren't going to play me with this bottomless brunch bullshit. And I only get through one jug in the whole time. So we were like backing it. And yeah, we got brain freezes quite badly. So
you need like a slushy. I think it's that. It's like a kind of liquid.
Okay.
Like I think, because it's hard to get brain freeze off like just an ice cube, I would say.
Yeah, no, you need to have like a full situation.
Yeah. Okay, well there you go. Let's try that.
Or could you just put your head? Could you just put your head in the freezer?
I don't know. Does it not have to be like
ingested?
I don't know. Yeah, I feel it has to be ingested.
Okay, so I'm going to put my head in the freezer next time I have a hangover. And
which does sound like it would be lovely, doesn't it? When you have a hangover.
It sounds incredible.
Yeah.
Actually, I might even listen. Hats off to whoever you are. You're a genius. Are we allowed to quote them? No. Do they want to remain anonymous?
They didn't say we could.
Oh, okay. So then we can't.
Yeah.
But you're a genius. I'm here for it, and I love you. I
think I had more gossip. Well, I didn't. Heather sent me some gossip. I obviously can't remember what it is. Hold on.
Okay. Heather has a lot to say, but won't come on the podcast.
She won't talk to us directly.
Bitch. Honestly. And I see her every day. Every day. Every day.
Oh, maybe I lied.
Okay.
I've taken my glasses off because I've poked myself in the eye and now I can't read. Anyway, if I get back to a state where I can read, I'll bring that back to you. It's going really well. What should we start with?
Well, let's do Potomac because it's the first one to air and it's
my
the
God.
last one.
It took me days to get through this reunion. Like, what a slog. It's too much.
And it wasn't worth 90 minutes.
I fell off a cliff of interest. No?
Mm-hmm. It wasn't worth 90 minutes. The one-on-one Robin tease was bullshit. First of all, Ebony was sitting there. Face. So it wasn't a one-on-one because Ebony was there.
She had some great reaction face though.
She had some fantastic reaction faces. And it was just, it was a nightmare. I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed Jacqueline's.
I was so confused by it. I understood so much less than I started with when Jacqueline started talking.
So
what receipts did we see? What was in that box? Nothing?
Well, she said she didn't want to go into it.
Well, then why bring it? Shut the fuck up then if you're not going to tell us.
Okay. That's one way of looking at it. Sure. I just thought it was, she realized she wasn't going to win the argument. Like it didn't matter what she had to say. She was never going to win. Because Jacqueline had it all the way together. Do you know what I mean?
I'm not sure I agree. I don't know if I think Jacqueline didn't make any sense and I don't know what she was saying and I feel like she had like empty threats. And by the end of it, I was like, I don't care.
No, I think Jacqueline had a lot to say. I don't know. I took it differently. So okay. my viewpoint is Mia tried to orchestrate this whole in storyline. She tried to create this whole narrative and Jacqueline went along with it to a point. And then Jacqueline realized that actually you're treating me like a dickhead here. I'm being taken for a fool. So fuck it. I'm not going to carry on anymore. The whole Porsche storyline. So apparently that was bullshit.
Yeah. What about the prostate cancer reveal?
Oh, so G can't get it up?
Yeah. But I feel like Mia was really acting in that because she was like, I'm going to tell you something that nobody knows. And then everyone
on the couch was
like, yeah, you told us. Like, you're not very good at keeping stum about shit, are you?
No. Absolutely. And this is why G's phoning up Jacqueline trying to find out where Mia is because he's worried that she's cheating because he can't get his penis erect.
See, I think they just have an arrangement, don't you?
Well, yeah, because he can't get his penis erect.
Yeah.
Lord.
Oh. At least, like, while I feel like I didn't fully understand the narrative with Jacqueline, at least I was interested, whereas I don't care for Cherie. I don't care.
What, you didn't care about Cherie's coming out?
No, she didn't say anything.
No, she didn't. Karen's nail file was everything.
Oh, yeah, it was excellent.
It's just why are you ruining a perfectly good manicure as well by failing?
Yeah, exactly.
Your nails
pretending to file your nails.
Like that just seems ridiculous to me. But yeah, so that. Yeah, Cherie didn't really clear anything up. And she cleared up the fact that Cherie was like,
there's more, but there wasn't any more. Yeah.
Absolutely. And then we kind of go into the Robin situation.
Then we go into the Robin, and I realised we haven't talked about how upset I am about Robin having her blue nail varnish in her wedding.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Oh, God, it's awful. It's like a turquoise.
On her wedding day?
On her wedding day.
Was there turquoise accents in like
No,
the floral arrangement?
it was all like pink.
Oh.
I wondered if it was her something blue, but I thought it was shit.
Her something blue would be... Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. I thought I had a quick remark, but I don't. Yeah.
So they did a prenup. They get 50-50. She didn't put an infidelity clause in.
No, because she didn't want to fuck herself up. Does that mean that she's stepping out?
Yeah, she's already she's talking like she's already planning to divorce him.
Oh.
I think if you divorce someone for a second time, you should have to have a psych assessment before you do anything.
Yeah, probably.
You definitely aren't allowed to get married to anybody for a third time.
But I don't think you should be allowed to get married to the same person the second time.
No, absolutely not.
Without going through intense counselling.
No, I just think you shouldn't be allowed to.
Oh, okay. Well, what happens if it works?
Well, it's fine. Just cohabit. Just don't fuck around. People, you're just going to annoy people in the system, aren't you? People are busy. Don't make people have to deal with that.
Okay. All right. Fair.
Yeah, she said, because obviously Juan didn't turn up and she was like, he doesn't bother anyone. It's a really interesting choice. He doesn't bother the authorities when he fails to report sexual assault.
Well, apparently Mr. Juan Dixon did all the things that he was supposed to do, and she would have been happy with the way it was handled if it was her own children. Now, I don't know what this says about me or what it says about Robin, but I wouldn't want Robin anywhere near my children, period.
No, we've talked about this, haven't we? How they are not a bunch you'd would let you take your kids anywhere.
No, absolutely not. So I don't know if that's comforting. I don't know if it's as comforting as Robin thinks it is.
No, I think you look really lax as a parent.
Yeah, really lax.
Yeah, I think Mum's a piece of shit.
Oh, okay.
I'm really leaning into this. I'm just God, no, you're making her just take all the fall for it all. It's just so bullshit, isn't it?
Yeah, and it was when Andy said in their one-on-one, are you not tired of publicly defending him all the time?
Yeah.
And even she was like, well, I don't defend him all the time. It's she's believing his hype.
Yeah.
What is he does his dick shoot diamonds? To quote Bethany Frankel, does his
try and fucking prepare? Why has she not got why has she not got a point that she's trying to make? Because that whole interview with Andy was just she just said that was most of her talk.
Because that requires her
to face what the accusations actually are.
No, but not only that, but it requires her doing some work.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to have
so over Robin.
She doesn't want to have to prepare anything because it requires effort.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd be okay if Robin doesn't come back.
Me too.
I'd be okay.
So the husband's come out.
Oh, Ray is not long left for this world, is he?
Oh, bless him. He's tired of this shit, isn't he?
He's so over it.
Yeah.
But he's a good man.
Yeah, I think he's fine.
I like Wendy and Eddie. I love Wendy and Eddie.
It was really nice. And they are also the exception to the rule of being terrible with kids. I would let them take my kids somewhere. I would trust them.
I would let them take my kids abroad.
Okay.
I'm okay with that. I feel like they would be good. It's just they're so cute. They're
lovely and and even when Eddie was talking to Chris, he was going just say your piece but be calm. I was this is all very good advice.
It's a shame we didn't listen to it.
Yeah, and when he said that all the business ventures were a joint effort and stuff, he's a nice man.
Yeah, he's but she's eating into my pockets. I love that.
Then we clear up that G hasn't fucked.
Okay, the penetration thing is got to be the highlight statement of any Housewives franchise.
It was the follow-up. It was the follow-up for me. And when everyone laughs and Andy's what? And he's I'm not sure what the problem is here. It's that's fucking clear as day. Everybody is allowed to eat people out. That's fine. No one thinks that's cheating. Where are you all living?
Eating a little box didn't hurt nobody. Eating a little box didn't hurt nobody. Evidently, that was a lot. And then it was Chris's time, right?
Chris's turn. And Andy sort of tries. I feel like Andy's definitely siding with Chris, isn't he, to start with at least?
100%. And I don't think there's any other way to side.
No, absolutely.
Giselle kept tripping up on her story. She wasn't able to answer a direct question. She kept trying to go about it. She kept trying to like flounce it, and she kept trying to twist it and kept, but like when he was like, but what did I do? And she's like, you made me feel. And Andy's like, but you can't keep saying that's how he made you feel, because he didn't do anything.
I think it's a very, being made to feel uncomfortable is valid, isn't it? But you do have, but when you keep saying what he did, what he did to me, it implies that there's
something more sinister involved.
Yeah, something more like active and deliberate. And it's the fact that it was brought to camera, wasn't it? Like, she won't show us anything about her fucking life. She doesn't want to talk about anything, but she wants to like make this the storyline.
Yeah.
And Candace being like, no. So what do we think about
snipe, bitch?
What do we think about Candace's white looking ass remarks?
Okay. I don't know. I wasn't shocked by Candace saying something like that, because I just expected her to say something like that. But I was very shocked that Wendy was like, babe, you have to like listen to what you're saying here. Like, this is ridiculous. So she's on one hand sitting there going, the colorism thing is real because I'm a dark-skinned woman and I get more hate and I get more whatever, I can't think of the words right now, because I'm a darker skinned woman. But if a light skinned woman behaved a certain way, the same way, she would be treated differently, blah blah blah. And then to use the color of Giselle's skin against her in an argument is kind of cack-handed. I don't want to say it was anything other than cack-handed. I don't think there was any other. I don't think she saw the colorism in that way.
Well, I think she was highlighting it, isn't she? Because she was like, she's saying Giselle sits in such like a place of privilege on those sofas. But I think you can't then go and spit such vicious terminology against a woman, because she's like, you can say, I feel like that you have a privilege of being able to do X, Y, Z, and people would listen to you more because maybe the hue of your skin is slightly lighter than the average, or it's more in line with this kind of white girl like the white girl Me Too movement, whatever it is. I get that, but she was cack-handed in her delivery. She wasn't able to articulate that other than it coming across as her hating Giselle because she's lighter skinned. That's what I got from that. And I think that was Wendy's point. I think Wendy was going, because she wasn't talking in her Professor Wendy voice.
No.
She was in her like genuine person voice.
Yeah.
And I think what she was saying, what she wanted to be saying is like, what you're saying now is not helping you.
No.
Like this statement at this pitch is not helping.
Yeah.
Like I think whether the statement is true or not, Wendy could see that the delivery wasn't helping in any way.
Absolutely not. But I also think it helped Wendy in a sense as well, because it made it like Wendy's not just about defending her friends and defending or whatever else. She's actually about what's right. And I think Wendy gets a lot of stick for people thinking she just sticks up for her friends and she just does certain things because it suits her. But I think that spoke on the volumes of Wendy's personality. In my opinion.
I think Wendy came out of it really well, unlike Mia and Ashley.
Yeah.
Like, the fuck is wrong with Ashley?
She doesn't understand.
Well, this is I don't know how much I can effectively criticize her. Like, what the fuck would I know? But she just when she was like, I never said anything about anyone's skin color, I was like, God, could you sound more racist?
Yeah.
Like I was like, what an uncomfortable thing to say. Like we're all sitting here looking like we can see that people have melanin. It's we're not hiding it. Oh, it was horrible.
Yeah, I don't think Ashley fully understands what it's like, and I think Ashley would be quite happy to be in a conversation amongst white people and them say racist and derogatory things about black people, but her laugh along and smile, but not take up for the black people in that situation. Do you know what I mean? It's like sometimes I've had situations where people are talking to me and I'm looking at them and I'm like, you do realize that I'm mixed race, right?
Yeah.
Like, and I have to say, like, I can't, this conversation is like, A, making me very uncomfortable, and B, like wrong. And I will have like an educated conversation with them. But I feel like Ashley's the type of person who would sit there amongst a white group of peers and happily listen to them bash the black community and not say anything.
And just kind of because she doesn't associate, or just because she doesn't have the vocabulary.
I think it's because she doesn't fully. I think she's white, lighter skin when it suits her, and she plays the black card when she feels like it benefits her. That's
so it's
what I
all
think.
On the personal.
Yeah, I don't think it has anything to do with what's right, who she is, where she comes from, her heritage, and general being.
It's just individual Ashley.
Yeah, standing up for like racism and all. I don't think she has any of that. I don't.
Oh,
that's what I think. That's what I get from it anyway.
That's miserable.
Yeah, well. Yeah, I don't know. Right, Ashley gives me the ick.
Yeah, and it's just a shame, isn't it? If she has, I don't know, is it a shame? It's weird that she has no interest. Like, how can you be so deaf? Like, how can you be so unaware?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. Again, sitting here as a white person, what the fuck would I know? It's easy for me as a white person in the UK to think she's not doing enough work, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's easy for me to say as a mixed race person also in the UK that she's not doing enough work, because yeah, I do have a level of privilege that my darker skin companions don't have. I understand that. And I get that I've not coasted through situations, but I've been more not receptive. I can't think of the right word, but I've benefited from being lighter skin. I appreciate that and I respect that. And also at the same time, I understand that I've benefited from being mixed race or considered black or whatever, because I've ticked equal opportunities boxes in jobs that I probably would never have got before. All I needed to be was a one-armed lesbian and I fucking hit the trifecta. Do you know what I mean?
I think it only gets you an interview. But
yeah,
it gets you hired anywhere.
Fair. That makes me feel a bit better about myself. But yeah, like, I don't know.
I say this to people who say they're lucky at work. I'm like, you can be lucky once.
Yeah. But you have to do the work.
Mm.
Yeah, absolutely. And then what happened?
Then they talk about Potomac After Dark.
I want to see Potomac After Dark. I don't want to see the edited version. I want to see coochies. I want to see nipples. I want to see tequila shots. I want to see all of it.
I just love that they introduce it and Wendy goes, not the deep voice. And Gordon goes, nice.
Yeah, I fully understand how Wendy has the prettiest cooch.
That seems fine.
I have absolute visions of her dark chocolate silky soft skin. Like, I graphically can imagine it. I really can. And okay, good for you.
So in the Potomac After Dark version of the show, I really feel like Gordon is Andy. I just feel like he's got all the questions, because he asked and he was like, "Your show and production, everything," and Andy was like, "That is a good question."
Andy's like, "Can I see the tape?" Like, where are we with this? I want the tape. Please give me the tape. Yeah, absolutely. I want to see Potomac After Dark. I really do.
But Ray doesn't. Ray is disappointed.
No more Miami.
No
more Miami. Poor Ray.
Ray's disappointed. Annie said that the rumors were bullshit.
Yeah.
all the cheating rumours. And I thought, well, how would you know? What time does Ray go to bed?
Ray goes to bed at 6 o'clock after his 4:30 dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So...
Absolutely. Absolutely. And then Andy does dad dancing.
Oh, yeah. So Robin, like, yeah, when they play Candace's song.
The dad dancing was terrible. Like,
He
really
is
bad.
a dad.
I know, but there's no excuse. I mean, there's plenty of dads on TV who don't dance like that.
See, I have no bar of reference, no frame of reference, have I? Because you've not seen my husband dance.
No.
Making a point with Candace's lyrics. Like,
oh no,
the, like, you know, I know what the
yeah.
problem is. I think you're insecure. I was like, oh, interesting.
No, maybe. Oh, no. Yeah,
I like how much he plays their music, though. I think it's nice.
Yeah, he promotes every single
he
one
does.
of them.
He's a real proud uncle.
Yeah, he really is. And he's one of these people that he wants them all to eat. Like, he's like,
Yeah,
I don't want to just eat. I want you all to eat. And I like that. I like that a lot.
And then we see his one-on-one.
Which wasn't a one-on-one because Emily was there.
A one-on-one plus Emily Gay Williams.
Who actually
she must have been like,
fire.
holy fucking shit, what is happening?
It was when
like,
she was just
front row seat.
When she was just drinking through the straw, like, oh God.
She did not know where to look.
What do you mean you didn't want to see the messages? No, I don't think he slept with her. No, it was just
She's like, oh good Lord. Oh no.
She was like,
she's waiting for Karen. Why did you not say anything? Oh, I was waiting for Karen to say something. Fuck off.
So it only is relevant if it's happening whilst we're shooting.
Yeah, unless it's Chris Bassett from 5 months ago.
Oh.
Yeah, no. Andy is too smart for Robin. She tripped up over all of that. It was
everything. And she looks horrendous too.
Bye, Robin. I've had enough.
That was a lot. Like,
it was exhausting. I feel older since that reunion started.
I'm not going to lie to you. I'm glad Potomac's over.
Yes.
It was... I thought it started off to be a great season. The first 2 episodes were incredible. And then it just... We were so excited. We were just so happy. And we liked the production value. We just...
Yeah.
And then it was just...
I think production did great. Like, I loved all the graphics and everything. I just don't think there was any stories.
There's no content. No. The content was poor at
Who
best.
do you want back?
Haiti Roast.
Okay, I mean, who do you want back of the current cast?
Oh, Candice, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I want Ashley back because she's messy as fuck and she makes a good TV show.
Yeah. I can't wait to see what nightmares she has in that house.
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't know. Because I don't really want Robin back. I like Giselle. I want Giselle back when Giselle... I want like season 1 and 2 Giselle back. Where
she either has to genuinely be fun or tell us something about her life, right?
This is it. Because she was just crazy, messy, but like funny with it. Whereas now she's just mean. And like, it's just not the same.
Because she's her only story is being involved in other people's mistake, like cock-ups.
Yeah, I'm not here for that.
And then I think Mia is supposed to be that old Giselle, isn't she? She's supposed to be like fun.
Yeah, I like Mia a lot though, but I think I could just have her as a friend of, because I feel like she overstays her welcome on screen. So like she has like a quick 10 seconds where she's hilarious.
Yeah. And then
then the rest of it, she's the mess. Yeah. So like I just need that 10 seconds. So just like
don't give her enough rope to hang herself with as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's it.
Karen?
Well, you have to have the grand dame,
you have to have Karen, don't you?
And yeah, I don't know. I think we need them from fresh meat.
I think we might need some fresh meat, but I don't want to see any of Ashley's friends.
No, none of... Well, I wouldn't mind the Sesame Street character coming because they're going to eat her alive.
God, no. I don't want to look at her.
And then obviously Wendy I want back.
Yeah.
Because I just...
What about some of Wendy's friends?
I just want Wendy and Eddie. Can we just have a spin-off? The Acephos.
Yeah.
Like giving me Cosby Show vibes before Bill Cosby went rogue.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I think it's too soon for that reference still.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean?
I
like
think they'd be great on like a
successful-
morning show, don't you?
You know, like the successful black couple that live in a nice house, they got well-rounded kids, they're educated.
Oh yeah, and then
they're
Will Smith
making
comes in as
moves.
their nephew.
His wife gets into some entanglements. Did you watch the Chris Rock thing? His new stand-up is funny. You should watch it. What was
Joyzy?
it? Jersey. Oh, okay. So if I wasn't more of a stan for Danielle, I am now after this episode. Her particular line at the, obviously I'm skipping ahead here, but I just want to get this out. Her particular line during her confessional for the Jen Fessler lunch, when she was like, I ain't gonna tell any of these bitches nothing. And I'll be damned if they think they can talk to me like this. Oh, I mean,
I feel the newbies fucking earned their paycheck this week.
Just
everything.
And Rachel with her dominatrix Barbie look that she had going on with the PVC bustier and the mate.
Everything. I love all of it.
She should have worn that to Valentina's party. Oh God. So it opens up with Marge can't do up her jeans.
Yeah. And I was like, oh God, Marge, get over it. But then she turns out she needs fucking surgery. Yeah. Jesus.
And then Paulie might need surgery if he keeps telling Dolores she's going through the menopause. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, mate. That's too much.
But I mean, that just speaks volumes about where they are in their relationship, though, where he can say that and she didn't clock him.
She does look really happy.
She does. Oh, I'm so...
There wasn't enough Dolores in this episode, though. That would be my criticism.
My chest tightens when I think about what's going to happen when it turns out he's not a good guy.
Oh, don't. Oh, I can't.
My chest tightens. Like it gets deep.
No, I can't. She'll have to kill him. And no, we'll all turn a blind eye. We'll all be like, no, nobody saw a fucking thing.
The judge will be like,
never heard of him.
I know what you're talking about. What? He's at the bottom of what lake? Nah.
Who?
Never saw it.
Paul who? Never heard of a Paul.
Absolutely.
So we see Danielle prepping for the entrance to the party. And just
it's Sarah.
Usually,
say hello.
Sarah not there.
She's not there. There's no Sarah.
Usually I hate like a kind of underdeveloped kid's voice, but I will let Valentina away with it.
Valentina is everything.
I dare you.
I dare you to tell her to her face that she has an undeveloped voice. That bitch will eat you alive. I am here for it. She is giving me all kinds of future housewife vibes.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. The franchise is secured. When the breakup happens and we go into the New Jersey Legacy, New Jersey new cast, like it is like we're fine.
Yeah, absolutely
fine between Olivia and Gia and
Melania
and Danielle's kids and Rachel's kids. We are fine.
Oh, I'm here for it. I'm absolutely here for it. When I saw,
and then she gets told off
drinking wine. He was like, "No, I'm drinking champagne."
I like you when her dad tells her, he's like, off you go, because he's told her she can't have boyfriends.
But 2 people are coming to her party and they're both boys. Yes, Valentina, go live your best fucking life. You are a queen, honey.
I loved it when she said we've invited Olivia. I thought, yes, that seems like the right fit here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's not go there first. Okay, and then we go to Rachel's
beach house. Nice,
lovely.
Hasn't she done well?
Yes, she has.
That baby's cute.
Oh, they're both so gorgeous. Those
they
2
are
girls.
Cute, and him.
The son is stunning.
Yeah. He has a full adult voice.
Yeah.
And he speaks like his mannerisms. He speaks like a grown up.
Yeah, but that's what happens when you're like 15 and your parents talk to you like an adult.
I guess.
But you know, you get some kids and they've never been around proper adult conversation. They've never had like an engaging conversation. Like they don't make eye contact. They don't do any of that stuff. That makes me really uncomfortable because I'm like, you're like one of them cats, and I don't know what the fuck you're gonna do when you like hit your back up at me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But like when you speak to a 15-year-old who's been engaged with in conversation by an adult, and you're like, oh, okay, I can deal with you. Like this is cool. Like,
I liked Rachel dealing with him though. I liked the like
when you drank vodka.
Yeah. Like I'm making it known. I'm calling you out on fucking television. You think you're gonna come here with your mates and get pissed? I think not.
They don't come sharper than me when it comes to that shit. I love it so much. And I love the relationship that they have because he could be all like, you're not my fucking mum. Get out of my face.
Yeah. Whereas he clearly knows, like, okay, she's the hard line.
Absolutely.
I mean, do I think he goes around her back to dad? Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, but I also think as well that the dad has done a lot to be like, no, that's my wife.
Yeah.
That's your stepmom. We're not doing that.
I think the dad and him obviously have a really lovely relationship.
I wonder what's going to come out about his ex then.
Well, I don't know, because I feel like if they were going to say, would they not just say?
No, it doesn't matter. Marge will find someone.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, someone will say.
Marge will find someone in these streets that we're going to tell her the gossip about the mum, and then this poor woman is going to get dragged to filth, and she's done nothing. She's been sitting in her house quietly for 15 years, managing her own drama.
Yeah,
but Marge,
well, who knows?
Melissa or Teresa or someone is going to come and drag her through these streets because that's what they do.
Because the fact is,
sad.
Yeah, it is, because the fact is they don't seem to hold any vitriol towards her. They're not telling us.
Absolutely not. But can we talk about the grandmother?
Nonna.
I want to be her when I grow up.
She's excellent. She's the world. I love her.
Who's going to pay for my coif? Who's going to pay for my coif?
So windy. Her whole fucking family are amazing.
I haven't seen you. And she's like, I know, but no, I've been busy. So you see this? You pick it up, you press the button, and you say, hey, Nonna. I died. I absolutely died. This bitch, I went, it cuts to Rachel's confessional. She's like, this bitch doesn't give a shit about nothing. And you know what her excuse is? Rachel, I'm old.
I love it. I love the thirsty mom as the grandma. Like, can I have a cuddle? Can I have a cuddle? Can get no. And he's like, no.
Can we talk about the mum's Ramona eyes? Did you see that?
Yeah.
At the table, the Ramona eyes. I was like, is it the varifocal she's wearing? Is it the? But she has Ramona eyes, and that is terrifying.
Yeah. I would watch all of it.
Oh, I'm here for all of the fact. And the brother looks so lovely, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's like, why am I on TV? I don't want to be
you
on
could definitely
TV.
tell he was like, what are we doing?
I'm uncomfortable. Yeah, I'm really uncomfortable. But I love them so much.
They are great.
Oh,
sign me up.
Yes.
I'm scared that the plot is going to be pitting Rachel against Danielle.
Yeah, I don't want that.
No, I don't want that.
But it's going to happen.
It is going to happen because Danielle is so keen and happy bunny. I think she will fall for Jen.
Yeah.
And it will fail.
Oh, Jen.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens?
Then we see Antonia learning to drive in a car that is the size of a fucking house.
Can we clarify something here? This is a public service announcement for all of you people who watch New Jersey or any of the other Housewives franchise. Can I just say that not one housewife, as far as I'm concerned, needs to use a fake name at Starbucks. I stand for every single motherfucking housewife in every franchise. I love them all. I hate them all. We're all friends that I've never met. And you are everything. But I promise you, in the state of New Jersey, there is more than one Melissa, and they are not automatically going to assume that it's Melissa Gorga and have an issue with your coffee. If you're scared they're going to spit in it, if you're scared they're going to fangirl out, whatever it is, I'm just saying, you don't need to give a fake fucking name.
I did not clock that she used a pseudonym.
Did you not?
No,
Julia?
because I was too busy focusing on the fact that she ordered, and I wrote this down.
Oh my God, the most complicated coffee
A
order in the world.
grande iced white chocolate mocha latte. Like, if that doesn't get your fucking Italian card revoked, I don't know what does. That's not coffee, bitch.
Italians drink espressos. That's all they drink.
The fuck can you imagine what that tastes like?
A cortado at the most. Yeah, I don't know. I can't. I drink my coffee black. I'm very particular about the beans that I use. Like, I drink coffee like Italians supposed to drink coffee, and I'm far from Italian. I'm Jamaican Irish.
Rock up and go, I'll have a basic bitch, please.
I don't even like Starbucks coffee. I despise Starbucks coffee.
Starbucks coffee, did they?
It's foul.
And I don't believe any of that chat. Like, you must promise me you'll always, like, you're still close with your cousins. You'll always be close with your brother. Fuck off. Too late, babe. No one believes this.
Yeah, that whole interaction angered me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really angered me.
Yep. Then we go to the wedding shop. This is my favorite scene.
Teresa needs to stop. Teresa needs to stop with the tan. It's getting too much.
Okay.
Even the dude that designed her dress was too tan.
No, can we talk about that man? Mark Zunio. He is I thought we had seen tan.
Who's the guy? Who's the designer with the white? Not the designer. He used to be on Friday Night TV on Channel 4 with the white hair. He used to do Eurotrash.
Pass.
Did you never watch Eurotrash?
No.
He was French and he had like peroxide blonde hair.
Okay.
Oh,
was he giving you this designer vibes?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, so I've had to start following Mark Zunio because I was like, I paid no attention to what happened because all I was doing was staring at him. And the tan and the lips, and he looked like he was oiled. What was he wearing? Everything about it, I was like, my God.
He had like 90s cargo shorts on, didn't he? And like a wife beater. It was a lot. Like, if I'm walking into a wedding
designer.
Yeah, if I'm walking into a yeah. I know. On the one hand, you could have Vera Wang, or you could have this guy. Like, really?
Maybe he is the portrait in Vera Wang's attic. Because she's getting like younger and younger and younger.
How is that bitch 70-something? She looks incredible.
And incredible. Like a leather shopper that your gran would have. And yet he's so around his face was so tight. Like when she was getting emotional.
Sorry, hold on. That's just the leather shopper that you know would have is too much.
So she's getting all emotion, and he's like desperately trying to make his mouth, like his face, have a reaction, but he's like Botox to the fucking nines. And he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna cry. Oh my God, it was amazing.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Her tan is something else. How
they're even allowed in a bridal boutique? I'd be like, no.
Did you see?
You're not allowed in. Kids with buckets of Ribena aren't allowed in. You're going to stain something.
Did you see the Watch What Happens Live with Marge and Jerry O'Connell?
No.
Okay, so he said something and I thought of you instantly. So Jerry O'Connell's like a massive Housewives fan, isn't he? Like, yeah. He's a massive fan. And he
got t-shirts printed, didn't he? He's got like Team Mariana.
Yeah, right. So he was on it wearing his Team Mariana t-shirt. And he gave his hot takes about the scandal thing, and it was really funny and all the rest of it. And then he said something, and he said about Louis. He was just like, I just really appreciate Louis's fashion sense or something like that. When he's like, just the white t-shirt and the red face. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, spot on.
Well, that's it.
So Melania was there.
And she's done.
She's done. Oh yeah, she's done with Joe.
If Joe doesn't come to the wedding, she's done.
And she had the hardest time with her dad. She's like the real daddy's girl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think like she would have been like, I don't know, like the most. They're not. I mean, there's no age gap between those kids, is there? But she would have been like it's like the most affected almost. I think.
She was at the wrong age.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, she was young enough.
It was all, she hit like multiple pivotal moments, didn't she?
Yeah, she was old enough to know what was going on, young enough to still need her dad.
Yeah.
It was like it was a terrible time. Yeah.
Because I feel like Gia, she won't realize the like ramifications of this for another 10 years.
No.
She's going to turn around at like our age and go, the fuck, where was my childhood?
Yeah. Yeah.
I had to be a parent to these kids.
When she's a high-flying immigration lawyer and she has a mental breakdown because she can't cope with the family stresses that she's going through with work, and she's going to realize it's because it's impacting her on a different thing. But I really respect the life that Gia's going through. Like she could have just gone through the celebrity nepo baby.
Oh, she could just be
kind
bingo.
of done that. Yeah, 100%. But bitch is going to school and she's learning, and I'm here for it. And well done, Gia, for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I don't know if I'd do that. If I was given a platform to make a ton of money, I'd be like, yeah, I'm just gonna go on Instagram all day. I'm gonna be Kim Zolciak's kids.
Oh God.
Because we all know they don't have a brain cell to rub together, do they?
No, but they got loads of hair.
They do. A lot of it is bought, but they own it, so it's still theirs.
It's stitched into their heads.
Yeah. Anyway.
So Melissa goes for lunch with Jen.
Oh God.
They have watermelon martinis. Again, that doesn't sound fucking right. Disgusting.
Yeah. A watermelon and a rum drink I could get on board with.
I don't think I want a watermelon in anything. I'm not fussy about food, but fruit is definitely the area I'm most fussy about.
Why?
I just think I'm really particular about it, and I don't really like any of the melons.
Okay.
And watermelon just seems sort of pointless to me. So Jen's talking more about how Bill doesn't help, and he thinks he's the boss and it's her job to look after the kids. And while I don't think that is correct, I do want to be like, that does sound like what you signed up for.
Yeah, no, what she didn't sign up for though, which I understand, is his parenting from the sideline. Like,
okay.
If you're not going to help me parent, it sounds as though he doesn't help her parent. Like, we can work full-time, our husbands can work full-time, we can work part-time, our husbands can work part-time, we can not work and our husbands cannot work. But there is a certain division in the childcare, in the sense of someone will do bedtime.
Yeah.
And it's not generally always the person who has them all day that does that. It's like, that's your time with your kids, right? You come in, you do bath time, you put them to bed or whatever else if you get home from work on time. It doesn't seem as though to me that Bill does that.
No, you're right.
Bill finishes work at 3:00, Bill goes and sits somewhere, goes play golf, or has a whiskey in his man cave and does whatever. He's not contributing towards the family household. He's just paying bills. If that's the case, do not ever come at me about how I'm parenting our children and what I'm doing. If you want to have a say in it, participate. And I think that's what she's saying, but she's not
saying it very well.
Saying it. Yeah.
At Jen's house, Jen Fessler's house. She's having Southern brunch. Okay. It's not really a concept I've heard about, but it sounds awesome.
Okay, I'm here for these crab hush puppies. I don't know what a hush puppy is. It was a shoe when I was growing up, so I don't know what a hush puppy is. Who made hush puppy shoes? Was it Russell and Bromley? No.
Well, they're an independent brand, but they were sold out of Russell and Bromley. Yeah.
Oh, love me some of them.
I like the way that she says she's not domestic. She just pays for things.
Fully here for that.
Sign me up for her life.
I fully love the lemon and the lemon dress and the
lemon dress, super cute. Yeah, she looked great.
Here for it, all of it.
Absolutely. Yep. And I like that she says, "How can you row when you have fried chicken
and waffles?"
She's not wrong. These people are beyond normal, so they manage it. But in theory, how could you be so upset?
And then when she was like, at the end of the route, she was like, "I was so upset. I didn't even eat fried chicken."
Oh, I'd be so disappointed. I'd be so upset.
What do you do with all that food? Where does all that food go?
Production must eat it, surely. There's not even that much production, is there?
No.
You've only got a couple of soundies and a recordist and possibly 2 cameras.
It's rude.
A
and
few runners. I think we
disrespectful.
were 8 people max. I don't know, but
I don't know how it works, so I'm just trusting your judgment on this.
yeah. I like that Dolores comes in. Everyone looks amazing. Everyone's saying how everyone looks amazing. She's like, if I had your legs, I'd walk around naked.
But you kind of do, Dolores. You kind of do.
It's a different body type, but I like that they like kind of all think they all look great.
Yeah. What really, really, really got me that I didn't realize until after the fact, my whole entire body language and everything inside me changed when Jackie walked in.
Oh.
Like I went like, I curled up on myself, my shoulders came up. I was like, oh, it just, the mood changed. However, bitch looks good.
Yeah, she does look better.
Like she's chopped her hair off, so she's got like the shorter hair going, her skin's glowing because she's got nutrients now, right? Like so her body's thriving. But like everything about me just, it changed when she walked in.
Yeah, there's some visceral there, isn't there?
I don't know what it is because I wasn't.
But she's just being competitive, isn't she now?
Yeah, I liked her first season. Didn't like her the second season because she spent the whole time crying about Evan, and that drove me nuts. And now I'm just like,
I feel like she's been told like let's go to Friend of for a season and see how it goes. So she's decided to come in like fucking all gun, like as mean as she can.
Yeah,
because she didn't realize there were going to be other newbies and friends who were doing well. I think she feels like I've done my time and you've just jumped in to the newbies.
Yeah, but
even though she was a newbie at one point.
But she's not as funny as the newbies.
No, she's not, or as interesting, or all the things, and like, or as willing to like, which is a good thing probably in reality. She's not as willing to put her whole life on camera.
No, absolutely.
Like you wouldn't see my kids that much. But yeah, all of that, and I love it's so Jersey when they're like, "Oh, come here so you can sit in the shade." Like as a person who needs to sit in the shade, I saw what an insult that was.
Yeah. I loved it when Chus was like, "It's okay, I like being in the sun." Let's just add another layer to this tan. Let's go.
And it's like, what's Danielle like? Have you spoken to your brother? She's like, well, my brother who I haven't spoken to in 2 years. No, I haven't spoken to him since last fucking week.
That was strange.
Like, what are you trying to get at?
Brought up. But I still don't truly believe Danielle's story about this situation. It seems fishy.
Yeah, no, there's a grain of truth in there, but there's more, isn't there? Nobody just cuts their sister out of their life because of some fucking Instagram videos.
Absolutely. Like her Instagram videos are hilarious. I went on her Instagram and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I tweeted her today and I told her that we stand for her.
Yeah, we love her. I said I want her to throw me a birthday party.
Absolutely.
So I had a thing that people were saying she spent her entire fee for that episode on that birthday pie.
Who cares?
And I was like, that makes me like her more.
Because at the end of the day, obviously she doesn't need the money. And second
who the fuck cares? Yeah, she's decided to blow all her money on making her kid happy. What a terrible person.
And it was the way her confessional when she said, some people like bags, they like shoes, they like all the rest of it, but I like seeing my kids happy and the face that my kid has and all the rest of it. And she didn't have that growing up, and that just hit different. Like it wasn't like these other people that are doing it because it's for show and it's for this and they want to have this amount of money and they want to have that and they want to do it. It was a genuine, my kid wanted this type of party, therefore I threw my kid that type of party. If I had
like she knows it's extra. Like she's not pretending it's not. She's not pretending it's like.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, she knows she's spunking money up the wall.
Absolutely.
And she probably knows her kids would be happy with a $300 party, but why? Why would? Who gives a fuck if she wants to blow all her money on her kid's birthday party?
Absolutely, kids' birthdays.
They're only little ones.
And like Jesus, like fuck. If your 5-year-old wants a Barbie party, fucking have a Barbie party.
Yeah,
I don't even think
it's not controversial.
And I don't think it was that deep. I think most of the money went behind the bar to cater for the adults. I don't even think it went on the party for the kids.
But they all look like they were having a great time.
Oh, they really did the dancing. Oh, anyway, we skipped over the
big row at Jen's house. So how does it start? What happens?
Because
Jen comes to Marge.
No, yes, it was about if you offer advice or a comment on someone and the other person isn't really your friend, how do you take that piece of advice and that comment? And then it escalated from there. Like, just move on.
Yeah.
Like, you're a dumb bitch. I have a great marriage, but I have a family. But
like we've covered this ground. Why are we having this row again?
And like Rachel said in the confessional, was like, how does it get here?
Yeah.
Like such hate. Like, how does it get here? But I also
think what are we so genuinely fucking angry about?
But they're both so and then I think the thing about Marge as well was when she said, when you're phoning up my friends and you're bad mouthing me to my friends, and Jen was like, I wasn't bad mouthing, I was just having a conversation. And Jen
Marge really about our terrible fucking nose jobs.
And Marge response was, well, do you ever think that Jen Fessler is ever gonna love you as much as she loves me? And I was like, that's the point.
Yeah.
That's the key here. She's upset that she's brought in, because you know when Jen had the lunch with Melissa, Jen Aiden had I can't be dealing with all these Jens.
It's
Jen
confusing.
Aiden had the lunch with Melissa, and she was saying, look at all these different friends that she's had that have been cut off. And it's clearly not Marge's core friend group. These are people she's brought into the show.
Yeah.
But then when Marge made that remark when saying, do you really think that Jen Fessler is going to love me more than she loves you, Jen Aiden? That's it, isn't it? She's like terrified that another person she's brought onto the show is going to jump ship and become friends with the rest of the group and fuck her over.
Oh, okay. Well, and like, so, or she just loses currency.
Yeah, do you see what I mean? So like when you actually look back at the thing that Jen Aiden was saying, when it was like all these other people that Marge, because those other 3 women or however many women it was women that Marge brought onto the show.
Yeah.
And they all kind of took everyone else's side in a roundabout way, or
they were all quite keen to side with the winners.
So I was wondering if that was Marge sending a message to Jen Fessler as well as saying, like, I'm upset. Like,
yeah, I think, but Jen Fessler did the right thing.
I think she should have asked both of them to leave.
Oh, I don't know. I think, no, imagine if you're around my house.
Oh no, I would have. If you told me to leave and you didn't ask, I would have dragged you.
Yeah, I would be like, yeah. I think she did the right thing. I love the way she kept saying, like, I have neighbors.
That was it for me. And the tree,
like, I have 6
6 acres.
Like, that's not the. We're just talking about how Jen fucking brags about everything. God, that's so dumb.
Have you met Jen? I love that. Jackie killed it with that one. She's like, I don't like to brag about certain things. She's like, have you met Jen? That killed me. That absolutely killed me. See, Jackie's funny. She just annoys me.
She just needs to calm the fuck down.
I know.
Marge calls Jen a
disheveled drug addict. Disheveled little drug addict. She smokes weed.
Yes.
And I'm here for Jen Aiden on weed. I want to smoke weed with Jen Aiden. I just think that'd be incredible.
I mean, come on, Marge. You're not this upset over weed.
Considering I guarantee you she's coked it up a few times.
I just think you've lived with Marge Senior. That woman looks like she's never said no to anything.
And also, I don't agree with this. I don't agree with people drink shaming, drug shaming. It doesn't work for me.
Isn't it legal? Like, it's legal in New York. Is it legal in New Jersey? Like, it's not even an illegal substance.
I don't know. I don't think anywhere in any part of the world can now claim it as an illegal substance, can they?
Yeah. But there are places where, like, you can literally buy this on the high street. I mean, yeah. It's a push.
At this point, I'm over it.
Then we have Valentina's party, and it's all amazing.
It's fantastic. And Olivia
says it's the best day ever. Olivia's amazing. She talks to the Barbie.
She's
the real life definition of Barbie.
And she wants to be a therapist, a love therapist.
God, she wants to be a love therapist.
Now, is that speaking testament of what she sees at home?
Yeah, she wants to resolve it. She wants to do better.
That's heartbreaking. If your 6-year-old, 7-year-old, 8-year-old, however old Olivia is,
she's like
saying,
12, isn't
okay,
she?
No, she's not that old.
I don't know.
But if she's coming up and saying that she wants to be a therapist because she wants to help people fix their love, then there's something broken in your home that you need to fix.
I do not think what she means, though, is I want to tell people what to do. I want people to tell me their gossip, their deepest, darkest secrets, and then I want to tell them what to do.
Possibly, but I like my dark version better.
I think both work. But yeah, it doesn't speak volumes to your marriage, does it? If your kid is like, someone needs to get a fucking therapist into this house, even if it has to be me training to be a therapist.
Oh. Yeah, and I like watching the new girls at the bar. So Danielle and Rachel at the bar at the party, at Valentina's party, like hashing out what went down, and they were just like, what the fuck?
What the fuck was that?
Yeah.
I liked seeing Rachel with Olivia as well. I thought that was a night, like,
the way she was having a proper conversation.
Yeah.
But this goes back to what I was saying about the
15-year-old son. Yeah, absolutely.
She engages him in an adult
Yeah.
conversation. Like, she's not trying to treat him like a child, and she wasn't doing the same thing with Olivia.
Yeah.
Like, I really respect my friends or people that come into my house that talk to my children like humans.
Yeah.
That is one of the things that's like a green flag. Is a green flag a thing?
A green light.
Yeah, like it means a lot to me when you take time to have it, like, and you like listen to their responses and you respond, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that, I think Rachel's one of those people.
I think she sees children as humans.
Absolutely.
It's like a real big jump for some people, isn't it?
It's a huge jump for a lot of people. But yeah.
Yeah, it was nice. I like that pie. They look like they had a good time.
I just don't know why Teresa and Louis would go. They didn't have any kids.
God, absolutely not. I mean, it's so creepy. But they're kind of like the godfather in this, aren't they? Like, they have to be invited to everything.
Right, yeah, absolutely. And then I thoroughly enjoyed Rachel and Jen having their catch up about the drama that went down at Margaret's house. No, at Teresa's housewarming. And Rachel being like, I don't understand anything Jen is saying to me. Like, in Jen's head, it makes sense. But to me, it makes no sense. So, Jen, are we going to have to clarify? Listeners, let us know. Do we have to clarify which Jen we're talking about? Like, do
we have to have a Gen A?
Oh, Gen A and Gen Z? Oh, my God. I'm so cheesy. It's not even funny. But I thoroughly enjoyed that joke of mine.
Do we just have Jen and Jen Fessler?
Okay. All right. Newbie Jen?
Just Fessler? I don't feel like we can. Fessler. She doesn't look like a...
Just a Fessler. She's not a Stifler.
No.
Is
it a Jennifer and a Jen situation?
No, because they're both Jen, aren't they?
I know, it's just so disappointing.
Okay, so in this instance, we're about Jen Aiden. I feel like if we describe scenes, then they should know.
It should be really obvious.
Should know
people are going to catch up.
About. But then also at the same time, like, sometimes I get confused. Oh.
Right, what are we saying?
I don't know.
You're saying it. So why has Jen Aiden decided to come for Rachel?
She hasn't.
What upsets her about Jen? Yeah, but what is upsetting her about her?
She phoned Rachel wanting to talk about nose jobs.
No, she fucking didn't.
Well, this is the story, and Jen Aiden is going to stick to it. So she decided she wanted to call her about Dolores, and Rachel quickly said to her, "You do realize that I have been Frankie
this is
to
family,
be my trainer. Yeah. I am
not getting anywhere
friends
here.
with Brittany. We're not going anywhere." So Jen quickly flipped the script and was like, "Oh, okay, cool. Let's talk about our bad nose jobs."
Yeah, but even that is quite shady.
Have you met Jen Aiden?
Yeah, I know. I just think...
What are you saying?
I think she is threatened by Rachel. Because I think Jen Aiden was like, I'm the young one.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think she was like, I'm young and I've got a lot of kids. And Rachel is young and she has 3 kids and she's not stopping.
No.
And she's got a genuine marriage, and she's already got a second home. Like, there's a lot of reasons to be threatened by her.
And it seems like Rachel's husband participates.
Yeah. I mean, he was a solo parent. He's literally the epitome. Maybe it's that he is epitomizing what she's complaining about her husband.
Yeah.
He's the opposite of that. He can solo dad. Your husband barely knows your kids' names.
Yeah. This is it. That's it. And I think that's the thing that upsets Jen about the whole situation is you can buy as much Chanel as you want to buy, but if you don't have a co-pilot, you're on your own.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
That's hard.
It's only fucking lonelier in a massive house, isn't it?
You're by yourself all the time.
Yeah.
With these, like, I can't cope with 2 kids.
Oh, like, yeah, if 5 kids is just insane. It's an insane number.
If they don't have school and I've got to try work part-time, have them at home, deal with their shit, and I've got to do, like, she's made them through good intentions. She's made them nightmares, I'm sure. And they're spoiled. I haven't got time for that. No, absolutely not. That I don't mean to speak bad at other people's children. I know, it's sad because she's having that dawning realization, but she's trying to drag other women down about it, which is not the answer, is it? No, it's not. It's you ask for help. Yeah, or show, like, you have enough. Because I think those women, if you come at them pointy, they're pointy back. But I think they're all like experienced enough women that if you turn around and say, I need someone to show me the way, I need a mentor, I need a mother figure, they're all going to jump on it. Yeah, because even Teresa's kids, they grew up on TV. Yeah. They're not spoiled. Yeah. Those kids are not spoiled. No, they're all maybe Melissa's kids. Well, the boys, definitely. I mean, just that car. Jesus. But that's what I would drive if I lived over there, because everything's so big. Can anyone remember what is happening in Miami? So my main takeaways were when Lisa came in at the beginning and she was filming everyone and she was like, we're like Charlie's Angels. And then she said to Andy, who is the main guy in Charlie's Angels? Oh, bless her. No wonder you didn't know your husband was about to leave you, babe. And he went, Charlie. I mean, like, in a city that runs on cocaine, you couldn't bring the word Charlie to your mind, mate. Gertie, can we talk about Gertie's outfit, please? Okay, well, the nails are amazing. Whose nails? I think Gertie's nails. Is that what we're looking at? I think £25 is too much for a dress. I think that is a costume. Okay, but I know it's recycled. Insane. She looks insane. She looks amazing, and it's like ethically great because it's all resourced. It's all like modern slavery past. It's carbon neutral. That company's amazing, but that's very heavy. Yeah, but why? When you weigh £10 soaking wet, why does it matter if you're wearing a 25? Because then it's even worse. Yeah, but the big it's heavier the tinier you are, isn't it? Bitch are good. And Julia looks amazing. Absolutely amazing. And then Alexia tried showing me Halle Berry from the back. Fuck off. Oh no, yeah. That looks like a fucking TK Maxx dress. Alexia, dead to me. So dead to me after this reunion. Dead to me. I mean, she's not, but like, Lisa looks too thin in the black. It made me a bit sad. I did like the black though. It's a nice outfit, but yeah, okay. Well, that she's in mourning for her marriage. Yeah, I like the message. Okay. I also, she caught Lenny in the hot tub with the same chick over a year and a half ago. What? Yeah, like I say, she's not that smart. Come on. But I mean, she's caught herself a tech mogul, hasn't she? So she's not that dumb. Well, I mean, I don't know. What did you think of that dude? I think he was right on your brand. He's done stuff to his face. Oh yeah, he had done some lip. If he'd have left his face alone, yes. He's not my usual, I would fuck him, but yes, I would marry that and have kids with it. That, if he'd left his face alone, I'm all over it. But like, no. No, he's done stuff.
Yeah.
Not for me. But I'm happy she's happy.
Yeah, good for her getting back out there, man.
And, you know, tech moguls make loads of money in America.
Yeah.
So good for you.
Absolutely.
Also, curious. So Marcus, and he said Rashford, but that's a different person.
The different guy. Jordan?
Jordan. Is it Marcus Jordan, right?
New. Yes. I don't know. We all know who you mean.
He's gone from living off his dad's money.
Mm-hmm. To living off his dad's teammates' money.
Yeah, right?
He's just making his way around the team. There's only 3 more dudes he can look up, right?
So what does he do? Does he have money, or is he going to become part of the Larsa Pippen
Jordan God, I have no idea.
legacy?
It's all right, because her son's playing ball now, right?
Yeah, so... that's what I mean. So if they get married, is she going to double barrel? Because that would be epic. Pippen Jordan. Really?
I don't think they're going to get married. I don't think we need to worry about that.
Okay, because I'm thinking if they have another baby, and then because she's only like what 40-something.
Yeah, that's what she's telling us. Yeah,
because the conversation was if he's closer to her age than the son's age or whatever, and I feel like he's smack bang in the middle of the both of them.
Well, no, she said there was a bigger age gap between him and her than it was between him and the son.
Well, the son's 22. He's 32. How old's Larsa?
45.
Okay, so like a 2-year age gap, extra age gap.
3 year.
Yeah. So that's minuscule, really. So she could technically have another baby.
She's not 3 years older than him. She's like 15 years older than him, 13 years older than him, something like that.
Fine, but he's only 10 years older than her son, so it's not that big of a difference.
Yeah.
The way they made it out was like...
Oh, her son was 17 and he was 18 and she was 65.
Yeah, it was like, was it Nicole's dad nearly 70 dating a 25-year-old? Like, that's what they made it seem like.
Yeah. So what, if they have a baby, are they going to call it Jordan?
No, I think they should call... That's it. Right there. Jordan, Pippen, Jordan. That would be incredible marketing.
Oh, I don't put it past them.
I could see Nike already reprinting the Jordan shoes.
I'm really scared that Rachel and Tom are going to have a baby.
Who is Rachel and Tom?
In Vanderpump.
Okay, why are we there? How did we go from...
Because I'm just thinking of disaster babies.
I think she's already pregnant.
Yeah, probably.
I think that's why he cheated on Ariana, because Ariana didn't want to have kids, and he's always said he wanted to have kids.
Got itchy sperm. Okay, so Marisol arrives with a megaphone.
Wait, she only drinks to promote her brand.
Yeah, her brand of being a drunk.
And Adriana pictures up. And it all goes...
she's all fucking sad, isn't she?
It all goes down here.
So
down
but
here.
what about let's talk about Nicole first. I have thoughts on Nicole.
What, Nicole, how she spent 13 million but then made 30 million on a house?
Oh yeah, no, I entirely lost the plot of that. I didn't understand how do they make their money? They make their money through having money. Swear I'm not rich.
Okay, but how are we talking about Nicole? Go.
It was the dad conversation. That they were like, oh yeah, your dad should walk you down the aisle. Like, why does everyone else have such a fucking opinion about her dad? Why does Larsa give so many fucking shits? I feel I wanted to send this clip to Bill Aiden and be like, this is how you should defend your wife. You should be defending your wife as hard as Larsa Pippen is defending fucking Nicole's dad. Why do they care? Oh, he doesn't have to apologize. He has to walk her down the aisle.
I disagree with this whole concept.
That, like, because you gave sperm to someone, you get to be in their life forever.
Yeah, but listen, I'm fully here for parents are parents. They're going to do their shit. They've tried their best. They're going to make mistakes. Kids need to understand that and respect it and do whatever. But I don't think that you should blindly walk into any situation with a parent and be like, okay,
You can do what you like.
I understand it. It's fine. Like, you need to do the work. You need to have a conversation. And that is one of the main things I feel like Cole has every single fucking right to be like, I got run over by a car.
Yeah, because you were having a chat.
I was in intensive care for a month.
Yeah. And it's not like that was the only, like, it's not like on every other day he was a fucking stand-up dad picking me up from school.
What is terrifying is that's the incident that she can talk about.
Yes. I mean, even Marisol said she got it.
Even happened.
Yeah.
So what else happened even?
I just think there's no hard and fast, is there, and these things. You don't have to you don't have to have your parents involved in your life in any kind of way. And also, and like this all this bullshit that there is about weddings and stuff. Like they're grown adults. This is neither of them's first wedding. Like, fuck off with this idea that you have to have anybody do anything of any bullshit in your wedding. Do what you like.
Absolutely.
And they're all like, oh, no, we're Cuban. It's this, it's that. It's like, well, you're not, though, are you? Because you're all living in Miami. And you're not all living that life. Like, you can't be all like, oh, no, we've got to be traditions. Like, you're all fucking divorced.
And also, as well, each and every one of them contradict themselves. Like, I'm tired of it. So, Adriana wants to give up about Larsa having a BBL, then she goes and does it. But it's okay because she's Brazilian, and it stands for Brazilian.
What the fuck would that mean?
And then Alexia's just like, but I can do whatever I want to do because I'm a star.
I'm a star.
And because I'm a star, if you love yourself like a star to Lisa, then Lenny would have done everything that he did to you. But bearing in mind, her first husband was convicted child prostitution ring person, drug smuggler. Second husband was secretly gay, and all the rest of it. But it's okay. Like, you're all sitting there on your high horse. At least the girl's being honest about everything that she's going through. She's like, yeah, fuck it. This is my life.
The thing. And I think, and she's so accomplished, isn't she? Like, I just be sat there, I'm like, you know, everything is valid and all jobs are important, and some people have to be OnlyFans feet people. But like, she's a fucking doctor. I just be like, I am not playing this game with you.
No, absolutely.
I like the who is a narcissist though.
Alexia didn't get it, did she? At all.
She's like, yeah, that sounds fucking great.
She's like, that's not me. Well, that's definitely not me. Okay.
Yeah, I got loads of empathy. Where?
You have empathy for yourself. And you have sympathy for your situation, but you don't have empathy into Alexia is for the fucking
and she doubled down on the Russian prostitute thing. So at this point in the Miami reunion, my visual and audio stopped being in sync, which was like very strange.
Oh, because that's a very out of all the franchises, that's one you need to have
I needed direct lines, which I didn't have
time.
So then all the rest of it I was like sort of guessing who was talking. But yes, then we get into the Russian prostitute remarks and how so it seemed like she was doubling down on that for me, but then I didn't know maybe if it was just a flashback.
She did apologize. She did say She said, in the moment, I didn't realize what I'd said, but I'd said it.
She said she didn't realize it was going to be a sensitive issue. Who likes being called a whore?
Well, it's almost like saying that you're Cubans, you're a drug addict.
Yeah.
Or not a drug addict, a drug dealer.
Yeah, I didn't realize this racial stereotype would be upsetting to you.
But if you say anything about anything to do with her, she's the Teresa Giudice of Miami.
Okay, so then we learn that Adriana rented that man?
No, she didn't rent him. Oh my God.
That was the statement, though, that she rents men. She rents men who have full-time jobs as doctors.
Rosie, that really pissed me off.
It's so ridiculous.
That really pissed me off because Adriana looked so confused. And it was like a genuine, what the fuck? Where would that, is that how little you think of me? That I'm renting men now? That's where we are.
See, I agree with you, but I find her so annoying that I'm kind of prepared to give it a swerve. I find her self-deprecation and pity, and she's so hard done by. If we had her life, we'd be sitting pretty. What is she fucking whinging about?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like I'm all alone. It's like, well, just be less annoying.
I've only got a year left of my alimony.
My alimony. Oh no.
You
Yeah.
need to be having conversations with Cole's husband and finding out how you can invest your shit in property.
You do. You need to start selling your shit to the Bezos family.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who was it that Nicole said she would co-sign on a credit card?
Oh,
so
I
they
can't
could get
remember.
a black Amex.
Was it Adriana?
I think so. I thought that was fun. I also liked Andy saying that he related to the lawyer. Like, I've never related to anyone so much. That poor man trying to talk over you screaming bitches.
I thoroughly enjoyed Andy just getting so exasperated by all of them. He was just
by just the screeching.
He's like, I'm exhausted. I love it when he loses his shit in reunions. It really gives me life, and I don't know why. I thoroughly enjoy it.
I think it's because we see the parent in him that we relate to. Like, oh my god, nobody fucking cares. Stop talking about this. We settled this. Do you not feel like you do this? Like, we sorted that out. We are not going back to the row about how many Skittles you had, or whose cushion that is, or whatever the fuck this is about.
Yeah. Oh, my number one statement at the moment is I can't. I just can't. I don't care what it is. I don't care what you talk about. I just can't. Like, I'm not doing this right now. And then Kiki arrives.
Oh fuck yeah! When did Kiki arrive?
I don't know.
Did she say anything?
No. Oh,
she's coming in next time.
She arrives, and Andy's on the phone with John Mayer.
Oh yeah, who was Nicole's whole pass?
Yeah.
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 I mean, what good is that on the inside of a phone?
Well, that's how you start a conversation, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure if I really get it, even though I feel like he should be kind of up my street.
Yeah, John Mayer doesn't do it for me either.
No, me neither.
No.
And I like a kind of vacant white boy.
He doesn't have enough tattoos.
Yeah, I also am like absolutely struggling to bring any of his music to mind.
I don't know any John Mayer songs.
Exactly. And that's his profession.
Yes, that's what he does.
That is what he's selling on tour. So yeah, that's a bit damning.
Yeah.
But yeah, Nicole's got no chance because he's not going to Miami.
No, but it seems like the next couple of episodes, the next one, is it 3 parts, 2 parts? Do we know?
It's 3 parts. Everything's 3 parts. I'm exhausted.
But it looks like we get some proper drama.
Yeah, I like so shockingly, Lenny's not coming.
Oh, that was hilarious. Why would you reach out to Lenny?
Well, because imagine if it said yes.
Oh, I would live, honey. I would live.
But yeah, no. That's it. I'm not sure if I can handle three parts, but I think 3 parts is too much for any reunion.
Fair.
I think 2 parts is enough.
Okay.
Yeah, it's enough.
All right.
And I've been trying on Vanderpump. I watched the latest episode, and knowing now all of the scandal, I find it like terrifyingly foreshadowing.
Right, and the last 10 seconds had me shook when Raquel was saying, and Lala said to her, when you're drinking, I wouldn't let you around my man. And she was like, well, it's a good job you don't have a man for me to be around. Oh, wow. And they're on a plane. She's on the plane sitting next to Ariana, being all friendly with Ariana. So
Ariana in the confessional saying, am I about to get mad at her for the first time ever? Right. Bitch.
I saw a tweet yesterday, whenever it was, a couple of tweets that had me like, this is what it is. So everyone's like, people who don't watch Vanderpump Rules are all kind of, why? You don't watch it, but you still got it.
I'm trying to watch it.
No, but you understood the gravity of the situation. Like, you got it. Whereas other people just don't get it, and they're fucking bullshit. This is why we're not friends. The random people on the internet that I'm not friends with, but sure.
I'm glad you're not telling me that we're not friends. This is super awkward.
But then, like, why is everyone so upset? And then the responses have been, it's like if Dorit and Mauricio came out and having it.
Yeah.
Like, it's that level. And then it was like watching Usual Suspects after finding out who Kaiser Sosa is.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that is it. That is it exactly. That explains the whole fucking situation right there.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. I think I feel bad for Katie.
Well, yeah, I've been feeling bad for Katie since the beginning.
Yeah, but I think she's been like emotionally fucked over in this for like no reason.
Yeah.
Like obviously it's bad for like all the other women, but I just feel like she was like the scapegoat fuck over.
Yeah.
And she said like in relation to Swartz, but then it's actually in relation to Raquel and the other Tom, isn't it? She's like, I'm not fucking around like in the friend group because I'm not an arsehole.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, there you go. Take notes, people.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
And I feel like someone should have some kind of protection over that alley girl.
No. She's made her bed, let her lie in it.
Oh my God. Like, is she all there?
No, but neither was we didn't think, but it's the thing, we didn't think Raquel was either. And this bitch come in hard.
Yeah, turns out.
So we think like James is the victim at this point.
But not when the alley situation of it all. They're like, everybody wants to give her advice. People like
no, but babe, this is how we felt about Raquel.
Okay,
you need
fine.
to watch. You need to watch the first
okay.
seasons of when Raquel first came in. This is exactly how we felt about Raquel.
Okay, but she was like, how we felt. The moon is in Leo, so it's a good day to get a pedicure. The fuck? Raquel, do people live like this?
But this is Raquel. Honestly, you need to watch Vanderpump Rules. Let me find the season.
Okay.
Of when you should start watching it from. I think it's like season 5.
Okay.
No, season 4.
I have one more thing that I need like clarifying though.
Huh?
I have one more thing that I need clarifying about Vanderpump Rules. So Lala says she hasn't had sex since conception.
Well, I mean, yeah.
What?
I can't confirm or deny that.
That just seems so unlikely.
Well,
I mean, why? But why? Because she was with that guy until like after that baby is born, right?
Yeah, and he was filming with them as well, and they were seemingly
like,
okay
together.
But like she said, what she did for the cameras was very different to what was going on in.
You had the whole like Madonna whore complex.
Yeah.
Very weird. I think Katie's mum should be more of a feature going forward.
She's been
she like read Raquel.
Yeah.
And I think I would like her to continue.
But without reading Raquel properly. Like Raquel did, like, you know, when it was like, I didn't feel read.
yeah. Like afterwards she was like,
oh,
look sunburned by it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I would like her to come to just generally analyze everything that's happening, please.
Yeah.
But I also do feel like it's telling when you're like significantly more upset that your dog is sick than you would be if your boyfriend was sick. It doesn't say great things about your relationship.
Yeah, but I think that's just a lot about who she is as a person.
It says volumes about how he is as a boyfriend.
Well, he's not a stand-up guy.
No.
For 10 years, people have been saying he's not a stand-up guy.
Well, those people were right, eh?
Absolutely. But I'd still fuck him. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. There's something about him.
He's got a pretty face.
He's not my type whatsoever.
Always, I feel like he's very much my type.
We don't know. 100%. Like if we were in a club and I'd be like, that's you. That's you. You go through. It wouldn't even be a thought in my mind.
This is why we're great friends. We're not going to fight. We're not going to have an Oliver situation.
We're not. Yeah, you're going for Sandra, I'm going for Oliver. This is but like,
I mean, problems in their own right, either side, right?
I like the clarification though on that episode, on the last episode when Vanderpump said that he was separated, because this whole time we've been like, oh, she split up a family,
and he's been like, no, that's not the deal. Like he was a free agent.
And I don't think Garcelle would raise someone who would do that. But then at the same time, he was a drug addict. So I don't really know that was Garcelle's plan either.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like she did her best. I don't think it's a spotless record.
No, absolutely not. But no matter how well you parent your kids, they can
You can only do so much, right?
Oh, yeah.
I would like to...
Anything else to add in the world?
No, I think that's it. That's the whole world.
Okay, cool.
I'm knackered.
This last 2 weeks has been a lot for a Bravo fan.
Yeah.
It's been a lot.
Do we need to talk about the apologies, the statements?
No, I can't.
I can't. I also cannot pretend that is a black eye.
No. And also, that's not fresh black eye.
Oh.
For someone who has been in multiple scraps in her lifetime, I can guarantee you that from the date that she claimed that the black eye occurred to the date that she filed the claim, there is no way that's a fresh black eye. Absolutely.
I have seen threading make more impact than that.
Absolutely. Bullshit. Fuck you, Rachel.
I mean, obviously, we shouldn't lay hands on anyone, but nah.
Oh, I don't know.
We're not worried about that.
I don't know. Sometimes a quick slap is justified. Yeah, so on that note, ladies and gentlemen, tell your friends, tell your family. Don't tell your kids, because we use profanities.
Don't tell our family.
Or you can tell my family, I don't care. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, and we will speak to you soon.
Yeah, keep rating.
Yes,
keep sending us your life hacks.
Yeah, we want your life hacks, don't forget, because that freezer thing, I'm 100% gonna now go and bury myself in a bottle of vodka and see if it works out tomorrow, and I shall let you know next week.
Bye all.
Bye.